Hello, everyone. On this Sunday, 31st August 2025. Today is the last day in August. I am Madam Anireju. Whatever time you are right now, I greet and welcome you to my channel, Anireju News. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Mete wa Biafra de no. Mete wa Biafra de no. Asina he hit me megi. Mete wa Biafra de no. Akane hiora. Dule o. Mete wa Biafra de no.
Nigeria is corruptible. Yes, it is corruptible. This struggle can't let me see and know more. Say Nigeria not be peace. Nigeria made peace worthless for over 110 years of its creation by the British, and for over 50 years that the British handed Nigeria under Fulani control, which they never told anybody, and that's what they call independence. So Nigeria independence is actually British handed Nigeria under British control, and made Yoruba and Edo North in charge of media to hide truthful reporting for fear of revealing dirtiness of Nigeria. So they had to put Yoruba and Edo North to be in charge. Yes. So all these are facts that is coming out about Nigeria, which gave Fulanis the growing powers to carry out unthinkable human tragedies, violations committed against Igbo Biafra families in the north, some of which are Fulani, honest to God, terrible. Fulani ripped open Igbo pregnant mother's womb and jack off the fetus and crushed it to death before eliminating the entire family. Can you imagine that? To have a father and the children watch Fulani tore open a pregnant mother's womb and jack off the fetus. So, yes, British and Fulani for decades of years have violated the rights of Eastern region people. Okay. British and Fulani thought that they would define Eastern region peoples life, which is impossible. Even with the genocide war and deprivation and the economic strangulations, British have put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through so many pains from 2012 till date. Yeah. All of these are ways for British, Fulani, and Yoruba quest to define his life. But it is impossible to define any Biafran person's life. It's impossible. Yeah. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Following the extraordinary rendition in summer 2021, Abuja Appeal Court in October 2022 cleared him of all charges that Binta Yanko, Malami, Fagbemi, John Soho levied against him, and the appeals court, Abuja Appeals Court, freed him unconditionally. Also, in June 2025, Kenya High Court freed him unconditionally. Yes. He should no longer be in DSS custody. Yes, he's supposed to walk out free, but he's still there. Okay. It is beyond comprehension that the Yoruba Omotosho unlawfully tried Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Does it mean that Omotosho didn't read the information before allowing the trials with the so-called masked DSS witnesses and prosecutors for Nigeria and adjournments? All these were unlawful. For once, the Yoruba Omotosho should respect the rule of law, hoping that he would do the right thing on 10th October 2025. Okay. The call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to walk out free is global, worldwide. It's global, worldwide, yes. I have 4 videos for us to watch and listen to. Let's watch the first video.
Yes, actually we just, my name is Dr. Maxwell Opara. I'm a lawyer. I practice law in Nigeria. I'm one of the human rights lawyer representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the freedom fighter. We are in France, Paris, this morning to continue with our advocates and the crusade for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have been carrying the crusade. We left Nigeria yesterday from Nigerian Bar Association ongoing annual general conference in Enugu State, Nigeria. So here we carry the advocates asking Nigerian lawyers to collaborate with the governor of Enugu State to intensify their efforts to pressurize government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been unjustly detained, who has been passing persecution, persecution in Nigeria. We, the lawyers of conscience, have also arrived Paris, France this morning in our advocates and a crusade for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So we will stay 2 days here. Thereafter, we move to Spain. We spend another 2 days there in carrying out the crusade. Thereafter, we move to Austria. From Austria, we move to Germany. From Germany, we come to Belgium. We are going to round it off. So it's our crusade where we are calling the entire world to intensify their efforts to join us in our clarion call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of lawful registered indigenous people of Biafra, and a human rights organization registered over 18 countries of the world. So, and he has been detained for whatever reason. He is an agitator. He's agitating for realization of Biafra, which is also his right under international laws and the local laws. So we have been doing our best. So that's why we are in Paris, France this morning. So to continue with our crusade. Thank you and God bless you. I will continue to update our people on the next stage and next level to take. Thank you.
You have seen the video and heard one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legal counsel on a crusade mission for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We wish for Johnny Masses, JCK. Let's watch the second video.
There was a Yoruba man that should have taken over from Aguironsi when Aguironsi was killed. His name is Brigadier Ogundipe. I told Yoruba newspapers not to upset me. If you upset me, I will lay everything bare, and the world will laugh at you if you don't know. Brigadier Ogundipe was chased away from Dodan Barracks by an army recruit, a Fulani man recruit. He ran away to London as the ambassador. He did not succeed in Ironsi. They pushed him out. They never complained till today. The same thing is happening to Sibajo. Buhari is no longer there, but they cannot rise up and fight. Dora Konyili fought for Jonathan, his brother, or her brother, I should say, because I have to be grammatically correct here on Radio Biafra. Makandiuchu. Dora Konyili spoke so that Ebele Azikiwe, that's his name, Ebele Azikiwe, those that claim Ijaw is nothing to do with Biafra, we are Ijaw people. I look at some of you and I laugh at you because your ignorance stings from here to high heavens. Ebele Azikiwe, good luck, the former president. Dora Konyili stood up and said, Yaradua is dead. Despite their numbers in this very administration of Buhari, the dead one, no one rose up to openly pronounce that Buhari had passed on. None. That is why Sibajo is not the president today. Instead of Yoruba newspapers to write about it, they're concerning themselves with Biafra and issues that has nothing to do with their well-being as a people. This is Radio Biafra, we must continue. In as much as I take no delight in the loss of any life, I don't like people being killed. I'm a very peaceful person. Anybody who knows me understands that. That was how my father brought me up. My father's palace is called Omudo's Palace. My father is a peacemaker. I grew up in the village, very close to my father. And I watch him.
You have seen the video and heard how a Fulani army recruit chased a Yoruba brigadier who should have been on the seat of power following the assassination of Aguiyi Ironsi. These are the reasons why they kept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He gives eye-opening education about British, Fulani, and Yoruba that were kept hidden. Yes. So, this is why he is kept in DSS custody, incarcerated, even though he has been freed. Okay. But there are many videos of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on social media about dark, dirty secrets of British, Fulani, Yoruba. It's all over social media. He did well educating and opening everybody's eyes about the dirtiness of British, Fulani, Yoruba, Nigeria. Yes. And this is why they incarcerated him, because they don't want him to reveal their dirty secret, but it's all over social media. Yes, it's all over social media. So why keep him? Why? It's all over a lot. A lot. Okay, we continue. Meanwhile, because of the way British created Nigeria, corruption is everywhere. They have used population to become a priority in Nigeria. Yes. In coastal eastern region, it has gotten to the point where the timidity of this Okumagba and Urhobo and Tompolo and Izon insinuation use of population nonsense to ignite tribal conflicts in Warri Kingdom, where both Urhobos and Ijaws, like other tribes, are tenants of Itsekiri-Iwere people who are the rightful titled owner and landlord. You know, I say this because my maternal side is Urhobo. I didn't know Urhobo is like this. So it touches the heart to begin to bring out dirtiness of Urhobo, but it's time to bring it out. Ijaw and Urhobo have become something else in coastal. Yes, we cannot keep this anymore. Say because somebody na from na maternal side, so make we not talk. Yes, we have to talk. Itsekiri say ma po dege me ma ye. This is too much of Urhobo and Ijaw, and it has to stop. Yes. This population scheme is a British Fulani dirty game that Urhobo and Ijaw are doing with Itsekiri in coastal. Okay. In order for Urhobo and Ijaw to gain favors with Fulani and Edo North, some percent of Urhobo and Ijaw population went to Awushi, Agbede Edo North to study Islam and became Muslim. They are on Islamization expansion mission in coastal, targeting Itsekiri. Itsekiri now stand on and make una go Awushi, make go become Muslim. Urhobo not get shame anymore. You won't gain favor from Fulani. Nigeria is Islamic, so they went to go and learn to become Islam. Then on Sunday, you go church, pretending to hide your face when you have a Muslim title, all because of seat of power. Okay, continue. Yes. With the Biafra freedom restoration gaining momentum globally, those Islamic Urhobos and Islamic Ijaws are not for Biafra. We have to speak the truth. They are causing problems. Yes. The Islamic Urhobos teamed up with the Islamic Ijaws, propagating the Isaac Idakaboro Niger Delta movement for the emancipation of Ijaw that was favored by the northern Fulanis. So you people can see now, this Niger Delta is part of Nigeria. So anyone when see the affiliate, they say Niger Delta, this, stay away from that, because it is actually a movement that Adakaboro created and supported by Fulanis. Yes, so it's part of Nigeria. Yes. Urhobo was on Nigeria's side during the war. Urhobo opposed Biafra. I mean, we have to, we got to talk a spade. We have to be honest here. We cannot hide all this anymore, especially with this agitation to restore Biafra. We have to bring the truth. Now we know why they bias our minds during the war. We didn't know. Say Urhobo was playing propaganda. Yes, Urhobo did. Yeah. David Ijaw and Urhobo went with Gowon to the Aburi Accord in Ghana. David Ijaw attended every meetings that was held and decisions reached that Gowon should bridge the Aburi Accord. And Urhobo. Okay. So Urhobo now. So all you Urhobo Omawa Voe Mamo. Yes. I'm very ashamed. Okay, we'll continue. Urhobo Ijaw Agbede Edo North has been the seat of power of the then Midwest, Bendel, and now the so-called Islamic name Delta and South till date. So you can see what all this is about. That's why I had to bring this up. So if people didn't know the game that Ijaw and Urhobo is playing, this is the game right here. It's the game right here. These are Islamic Urhobo and Islamic Ijaw, who are not for Biafra. They are for this Niger Delta movement. They are the one. Yes. This conflict that Urhobo Okumagba and Ijaw Tompolo brought with APC INEC to the heartland of Itsekiri-Iwere must have a connecting dots or ties to the Isaac Adakaboro Niger Delta movement. Yes. Because there is some similarity in the historical background of Isaac Adakaboro and Northern Fulani sponsored his Niger Delta movement. Please, people should pay attention. Yes. To fight against Biafra. He was 27 years old at the time, and he acquired military weapons to fight against Biafra, sponsored secretly by Northern Fulanis. He was working secretly with Tafawa Balewa. He actually led Nigerian troops to capture most of coastal states at the time. Okay. It is exactly the same scenario with Tompolo. Nigeria contracts, INEC, and acquire weapon. Yeah, Tompolo. And they are both Ijaw. Okay. All right. Isaac Adakaboro had over 1,000 men. He used the weapon Fulani acquired for him to murder lots of pro-Biafrans in Ijaw, Rivers State. And, at that time, that many ran away and some changed their Igbo names. The Isaac Adakaboro Niger Delta movement has affiliation with both Edo North, Islamic Edo North, because the Niger Delta was a mission of the Bida Nupe Fulani that Islamized Edo North. So they have this affiliation and with Nigeria. Okay. The Ijaw Tompolo of present day and the Urhobo Okumagba ignited tribal conflicts with Itsekiri-Iwere in Warri Kingdom. The question that Tompolo should answer is, what does he intend to do with the weapons that Nigeria acquired for him? Tompolo, what do you intend to do with those weapons that Nigeria acquired for you? Just like Isaac Adakaboro, you were giving contract, huge money. And then that money, you shared it with INEC. And then you went and ignite problems, conflicts in Itsekiri. What message is Urhobo and Ijaw sending? What message are you sending? Meanwhile, just as Fulani Northern Caliphate openly claimed on social media that Ijaw Bayelsa oil belongs to the Fulanis, so also Agbede Edo North has claimed online that Urhobo and Isoko with their kings are all Edo North tribes. Yeah, now they hear. Does this make sense? And you're not hearing anything? And then Urhobo, Okumagba, and Tompolo, they went and ignite conflicts in Itsekiri. Okay. We'll continue. Itsekiri not send on a message. Yes, Itsekiri not send on a message. Yes, so Itsekiri is about enhancement, development, and Itsekiri, exposed Urhobo to Europeans and all that. And Itsekiri embraced Urhobo. So this is how Urhobo have to pay Itsekiri back for all the kindness that Itsekiri did for Urhobo. This is how you're paying Itsekiri back. Okay. Let's watch the third video and hear a wisdom message from the Olu of the entire Warri Kingdom.
If you identify as a Itsekiri by your father, by your mother, by your grandfather, your grandmother, you are welcome to come back home and contribute your quota to making this people and this kingdom great. And I reiterate it again today. Every and any human being out there that has a drop of Itsekiri blood in them, that wants to come forward and identify and say, I am Itsekiri, you will be fully embraced and encouraged to do so.
You have seen the video and heard the message of Atuwashe the third, Olu of Warri. So, Itsekiri-Iwere is small in population, but mighty in worth. Yes. So it's not about population at all. Worth is not about population. So all this population that Ijaw and Urhobo are disturbing Itsekiri, it's not population. Okay? It's mighty in worth. Okay. All right. Let's watch a fourth video song.
Nigeria is so corrupted. Nigeria is so corrupt. Nigeria is so corrupted. Nigeria is so corrupt. Bribery is a fundamental right, human right in Nigeria. In the land of the green and white, where the eagles soar. But the people is fighting for a brighter day and a better life, but corruption holds them down.
You have seen the video. Yes. Yes, Nigeria is so corrupted. So this is from it's from the Caribbean. Nigeria is so corrupted. You heard it in the song. So corrupted, so corruptible. Everything about Nigeria is population, corruption, politics, and propaganda. Yes, Urhobo and Ijaw. The way you people have carried this population on your head. And yet, the country, the support, economic support that you combined, Urhobo and Ijaw economic support cannot be measured with Itsekiri. Yes, we have to bring these things out so that all this noise about population, is it population people go eat? Is it population that will bring development? Is it? Okay. You can't even show your worth. All right. So, we continue. Yes. Biafra freedom restoration is the only solution to put an end to the British Fulani orchestrated evil Nigeria. We cannot be deceived anymore. That's why I brought this topic up in this program. Urhobo, Ijaw, you cannot deceive us because you deceived us to make us think that Biafra was rebel and all that. This time, no, you are for Niger Delta that is connected with Fulanis. So people better be aware now that when you hear Niger Delta movement, Ijaw, you will think, oh, they are coastal. So you go and begin to follow them. Mumu, that's not going to happen anymore. Okay. British, Fulani, Yoruba, Nigeria should stop holding and incarcerating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. He is already a free man by the Abuja Appeals Court and the Kenya High Court. It is unlawful for the Yoruba Omotosho to continue with any further trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Anireju News. If you would like to donate to charity humanitarian, you can do so on my Cash App. You can also visit Anireju News online shop to order for t-shirts, pens, mugs, and souvenirs. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to bring to the attention of the world that British pit of hell, Nigeria, is not peaceful, and British UK, Fulani, Yoruba, Nigeria has cost Eastern region peace by British Fulani continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. He is already a free man. The Yoruba Omotosho have no ground to continue his unlawful trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra freedom is right. Thank you.
Mete wa Biafra de no. Mete na. Mete wa Biafra de no. Asina he yi megi. Mete wa Biafra de no. Akane hiora.